The power's been out for 6 days. Your fridge smells like a crime scene. The grocery store 3 blocks away has shattered glass where its front door used to be and bare shelves where food used to be. Your neighbor, the one with the Costco membership and the confidence that everything will be fine, is currently knocking on your door asking if you have any rice. You don't. You have half a bag of stale Doritos and a bottle of sriracha. And now you're doing math. Ugly math, the kind where you divide the calories in your pantry by the number of mouths in your house, and the answer makes your stomach drop before hunger even gets the chance. Here's the gut punch most people won't hear until it's way too late. The difference between the family that makes it and the family that doesn't almost never comes down to some $10,000 underground bunker or a wall of AR-15. It comes down to about $200 spent ahead of time, spent smart, spent on 21 boring, ugly, unsexy items that will keep you breathing, hydrated, fed, and warm while everyone else is panicking in a parking lot. And we're going to walk through every single one of them, item by item, what to buy, why it matters, and how it works when the world stops working. Stick with me, because somewhere around item 15, I'm going to show you something you can buy for $3 that does the job of a $50 product, and it's probably already in your kitchen cabinet. Number 1. Bic lighters. A 12-pack runs you about $10. Not matches. Matches are fragile. Matches hate moisture. A Bic lighter gives you roughly 3,000 ignitions. Buy 12, scatter them. 1 in your bag, 1 in your car, 1 in the kitchen junk drawer, 1 taped inside a Ziploc. Fire is civilization compressed into a thumb flick. Respect it. Number 2. Cotton balls and Vaseline. This is your fire starter kit, and it costs almost nothing. Take a cotton ball, smear it in petroleum jelly, and you now have a fire starter that burns for 3 to 4 minutes even in damp conditions. A jar of Vaseline and a bag of cotton balls together, maybe $4. I've personally tested these in rain. They don't care. They burn angry. 3. Water purification tablets. 50 tablets, about $8. Each one treats a liter. You can go 3 weeks without food, but 72 hours without water, and your kidneys start shutting down. These weigh nothing, take up no space, and they turn sketchy puddle water into something that won't send you into dehydration from both ends simultaneously. 4. Unscented bleach. A gallon, $3 to $4. 8 drops per gallon of clear water, 16 if it's cloudy. Sodium hypochlorite, which is just the fancy name for the active ingredient, creates a molecular wasteland where pathogens go to die. And here's what most guides skip over. It has a shelf life. Regular liquid bleach loses potency after about 6 to 12 months, so rotate it. Write the purchase date on the bottle. 5. Heavy-duty contractor trash bags. A box of 20 runs about $12. These are not your kitchen garbage bags. These are thick, 55-gallon black bags that become rain ponchos, emergency shelters, ground covers, water collection funnels, windbreaks, even a makeshift sleeping bag liner. Ounce for ounce, dollar for dollar, possibly the most versatile survival item in existence. And nobody stocks them. 6. Mylar emergency blankets. A 10-pack costs about $9. They weigh 2 ounces each and reflect up to 90% of your body heat back at you. You look ridiculous in one, like a baked potato with anxiety, but a baked potato that isn't losing core temperature at a fatal rate. 7. Israeli bandage, around $10. This is the combat dressing used by militaries in over 40 countries. It applies direct pressure, has an integrated closure bar, and can be self-applied with one hand. In a grid-down scenario, a deep cut isn't a trip to the ER. It's a potential death sentence. This is the item that buys you time when nothing else will. 8. Super glue, $2. And before you look at me sideways, listen. Cyanoacrylate, the compound in superglue, was literally used to close wounds in the Vietnam War. For small to moderate lacerations, clean the wound, pinch it shut, apply a thin layer. It holds. Is medical-grade skin adhesive better? Sure, but in a collapse scenario, perfect is a luxury. Functional is survival. Now let me slow down here for a second. We're 8 items in and we've spent roughly $60. $60. That's less than most people spend on a Friday night dinner they won't remember. And you've already got fire, water purification, emergency shelter, and trauma care covered. Think about that. 9. Salt. A 25-pound bag costs between $5 and $10. Salt preserved civilizations before refrigerators existed. It cures meat, it preserves vegetables, it replaces electrolytes when you're sweating through hard labor. It can be used to clean wounds, de-ice surfaces, even brush your teeth in a pinch. There's a reason Roman soldiers were partially paid in salt. The word salary literally comes from it. Comfort is a currency, and in collapse, the person with salt is wealthier than the person with gold. 10. Honey. About $8 for a decent-sized jar. Honey found in Egyptian tombs, 3,000 years old, was still edible. It doesn't expire. Not in a year, not in a decade, not in a century. It's antibacterial because its pH sits around 3.9, its moisture content is too low for microbes to grow, and it produces small amounts of hydrogen peroxide when it contacts skin. Eat it for calories. Spread it on wounds to prevent infection. Nature's middle finger to decay, and it tastes good on anything. 11 and 12, I'm bundling. 25 pounds of white rice, about $15. 10 pounds of dried beans, around $10. Together, that's roughly 72,000 calories, enough to feed one adult for over a month. Store them in sealed mylar bags with oxygen absorbers, and they'll last 25+ years. This isn't gourmet eating. It's not supposed to be. It's the caloric floor that keeps your body running while you figure everything else out. 13. Hand crank emergency radio. About $20 to $25. No batteries needed. When the grid dies, your phone is a paperweight. But AM and FM signals, NOAA weather alerts, those keep broadcasting. Information is oxygen in a crisis. The people who survive aren't always the strongest. They're the ones who knew what was coming 6 hours before everyone else. 14. Headlamp with extra batteries. $15. Not a flashlight, a headlamp, because it keeps your hands free. You ever tried to board up a window, treat a wound, or cook over a fire while holding a flashlight in your teeth? Don't. A good headlamp runs 60+ hours on a set of batteries. Darkness isn't just inconvenient in a collapse, it's dangerous. And right about now, if you're still watching, you're already ahead of 95% of the population. Not because you're richer or tougher, because you're paying attention. And if this kind of knowledge matters to you, hit that subscribe button. Not for me, for the algorithm. Because who knows when a video like this might be the thing that keeps someone you care about breathing. Just saying. 15. A fixed blade knife. Specifically, a Mora knife companion. About $15. Full tang, carbon steel. It battens wood, preps food, cuts cordage, and shaves fire starters. Forget the $100 tactical fantasy blades with the serrated spine and the built-in compass. A Mora has been the go-to for Scandinavian bushcrafters for over a century. $15. It outperforms knives that cost 10 times as much. 16. Duct tape. A solid roll, $7. Patch tarps, splint broken fingers, seal window gaps, repair boots, make butterfly closures for wounds. You already knew this one, but do you actually have a fresh roll set aside? Exactly. 17. Zip ties. Assorted sizes, $6 to $8. Structural fasteners that don't need tools. Secure a tarp to a fence post. Bundle cables. Improvise handcuffs if things get truly ugly. They're the mechanical equivalent of duct tape's quieter, more precise cousin. 18. 550 paracord. 100 feet for around $8. Each strand contains 7 inner yarns. That means a single length of paracord is actually multiple tools: shelter rigging, fishing line, snare cord, clothesline, bootlaces, suture thread in absolute emergencies. 550 pounds of tensile strength in something that fits in your pocket. 19. Cast iron skillet. $15 to $20 at any thrift store. No coatings to chip, no handles to melt. You can cook over an open flame, on coals, on a camp stove. A well-seasoned cast iron skillet is the only piece of cookware that gets better the worse your situation gets. And here's a detail that flies under the radar. It doubles as a weapon. A 12-inch Lodge skillet weighs 8 pounds. That's a medieval mace that also makes cornbread. 20. Heirloom seeds. A variety pack, $8 to $10. Not hybrid, heirloom, because heirloom seeds produce plants whose seeds you can save and replant next season. Hybrids don't. One $10 pack of heirloom vegetable seeds can produce hundreds of pounds of food over a single growing season. This isn't a supply, it's an infrastructure. Long after the rice and beans run out, a garden is the thing that separates surviving from living. And now, number 21, the one I told you about earlier, the $3 miracle. Baking soda. 1 pound, about $3. Most people think of it as the orange box shoved behind the expired yogurt in their fridge. But in a collapse, baking soda is absurdly versatile. It's an antacid for the stomach problems you will absolutely have from stress and questionable food. It's a toothpaste when toothpaste runs out. It's a cleaning agent. Mixed with water, it soothes burns and insect bites. It deodorizes everything, including you, which matters more than you think when hygiene infrastructure disappears. It can even extinguish small grease fires. $3. I'd buy 10 boxes before I'd buy one fancy survival gadget. Now let's zoom out. Here's what just happened. For right around $190, give or take a few bucks depending on where you shop, you've built a stockpile that covers all 5 pillars of survival: fire, water, shelter, food, medical, plus tools, communication, sanitation, and long-term food production. Most people spend more than that on streaming subscriptions they barely use. And here's the deeper principle underneath all of this, the science of why it works. Your body needs roughly 2,000 calories a day, 64 ounces of water, a core temperature between 97 and 99 degrees Fahrenheit, and protection from infection. That's it. That's the biological equation. Every single item on this list directly services one of those needs. There's no fluff, no morale patches, no tactical nonsense, just the raw inputs your biology demands, packaged in the cheapest, most shelf-stable form available. I want you to do something. Drop a comment and tell me, which of these 21 items do you already have, and which one surprised you the most? I'm genuinely curious how stocked this community actually is, because every time I read your comments, I learn something I didn't know. So here's where we end up. It's day 6 again. The power's out. The fridge still reeks. Your neighbor still knocks. But this time, you open the door with a different look on your face. Not panic, not guilt. You've got rice in mylar bags, water purified with tablets, a headlamp strapped on, and a wound kit that would make a combat medic nod. You hand your neighbor a cup of rice and a Bic lighter. You didn't buy a bunker, you bought a plan. $190 and a Saturday afternoon. The people who make it through the dark aren't the ones who spent the most. They're the ones who started before they had to. Subscribe, because the next time the lights go out, you don't want to be the one knocking on doors.